Hi everyone, my name is Alex Castano and I'm a technical sales engineer at IBM. The purpose of this video or demonstration is to showcase one of my favorite IBM solutions called IBM Watson Assistant. I am very passionate about this product and we have countless of public use cases that speak for themselves which can be found online. Let's get into what this service can do for customers. IBM Watson isn't just a regular chatbot, but rather a virtual assistant that creates a personalized user experience with first touch resolutions. A little more about Watson before we begin. It uses natural language processing with AI and machine learning technology, so it's constantly learning from customer conversations and improving without having to do anything on your side. It can also cover more than 60 languages. Some of the key benefits that clients have seen are improved inefficiencies with lower support costs since your customer representatives have more time to handle skilled tasks and are deflecting the common questions or non-complex requests to the chatbot. There is also improved customer satisfaction, improved first-time resolution, which leads to happier customers since they don't have to wait those frustrating wait times on the line. So let's jump into it. I prepared a demo around banks customer service and their frequently asked questions. I want to show you what a bank's online customer care can look like when Watson Assistant is applied. With that being said, let's get started. As you can see here in the screen, I have the IBM Watson Virtual Assistant, and as the background I just put a picture of a bank system, but this can be a website, it can be wherever you want the chatbot to be. The chatbot here is greeting you with, "Hi, I'm Tiffany, your virtual assistant. How can I help you today?" This chatbot is completely, rather than chatbot, I like to say virtual assistant, and it can be completely customizable to you. The colors can be changed, the location can be changed, and the intro message. So the following themes that I want to run through here are accessible and scalable AI delivered through assistants that can show, tell, and do with first touch resolutions. And so just a little more background here, some of the basic issues that most chatbots have nowadays are that there's unanswered questions, no live agents, and no clarifying questions. So I want to cover here in this demo how the virtual assistant can do that. Here right away you see the friendly greeting and it tells you I want to check my account number, I want to apply for student loan, I want to check my account balance. So these are just a few of the commonly asked questions that I put here to prompt the customer when they first see. So let's run through a little bit of the action items. So I want to start off with, I want to apply for a student loan. And here I'm going to misspell on purpose student, so we can see that natural language processing and how it still recognizes what I want even though I misspell. So here it says this loan would be an ideal solution to help pay for college expenses not covered by scholarships or federal loans. Do you want to apply for a student loan? Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. The virtual assistant is able to help me, and I'm going to click yes. What type of program is your loan for? Let's say undergraduate. And see how it's asking me all the questions required to apply for the student loan without me having to connect to anyone. What state is the school in? Let's say Pennsylvania. Great, let's confirm you are applying for a student loan for an undergraduate in the state of Pennsylvania. Yes. Awesome, we have pre-qualified you for your Pennsylvania student loan program. Check your inbox for next steps. As you can see, the customer was able to ask about student loans and completely go through the process without having to contact a live agent. Let's try another one. I want to check my account number. And again, I'm going to misspell on purpose here just to see how the system still knows what I want. Your account number is, and it gives me my account number. So here, for demo purposes, we are logged into a fake account, but in order to get all these answers, you would need to be already logged into the system and go through all the multi-factor authentication and all the security. So it is secure. And another something that's worth to point out is IBM Watson Assistant only uses the systems you want and the information you feed it. So that's here is a key difference from other AI systems like ChatGPT, where it's getting other information that could not be exactly true, but in contrary, it uses only the information you provide. Let's hop into another topic here. Let's say I wanted to get a new debit card. And I'm going to be a bit vague here. Oh, I said I want to get a new debit. It automatically knew that I wanted to get a new debit card. and it's asked what account should we connect to this card. I'm going to go ahead with the checkings. I'm looking at my records and see that you have a debit card ending in 7438 associated with a checking account. What would you like to do? Let's put replace existing debit card with new card. Great, all done. What would you like to do? Ship to address on file. That's usually the easiest. You got it. This order is being processed and you will get shipping confirmation sent to your email address on file. Let's go through another one here. Let's just see what happens if I just put, I'm gonna refresh here and I just wanna start just to see another topic here. I'm just gonna put card. So here I was extremely vague on purpose just to see how the virtual assistant handles this, and it asked me for clarifying questions. So when it didn't know, it didn't just automatically assume and ask me for that clarifying. Let me show one more topic here. Let's say I want to check my account balance. Again, I'm misspelling on purpose just for the natural language processing. Again, it's able to quickly bring up my account balance. And let's say that's not exactly what I was looking for, or I'm in need of more assistance. We always have the option to speak to a live agent. So it gives me the prompt, sorry I couldn't assist you, I'll connect you to an agent right away. Right now we don't have the live agent support configured since it's just for demos, but normally it would automatically go to the customer service representatives. And another great thing about this is that the live agent will have all the history shown, so it will know exactly what the customer was asking without needing the customer to repeat themselves. So we covered a lot in this demo, so I want to just summarize quickly everything we spoke about, I spoke about how Watson Assistant would solve the main issues that current chatbots face, those being the basic chatbot, unanswered questions, no live agents, and no clarifying questions. I also covered the key benefits that customers and in turn the company would see when utilizing IBM Watson Assistant. So now that you're able to see some of the capabilities in action, let's briefly get into some of the setup that I mentioned in the blog so we can see how easy this demo and assistant really is to set up. So let me hop in here in home. As you can see, it has a task tracker and actions. That's what you see in the home page, and it shows you enhance your assistant, shows you exactly how long things would take, customize greeting, build your second actions, validation steps, and as you can see, it's all relatively quick. You can walk through all the steps and it'll give you tutorials through the way as well. But let's hop into the main actions of how you make the chatbot work. So let me go through one of the ones I did in the demo. I want to apply for a student loan. So here at the top is where I created the prompt, which is I want to apply for a student loan. And this first part is customer starts with. So what this section means is what will the customer say to prompt this action? So I want to apply for student loan, or do you have any student loans? And obviously if you say just student loans or loans, it will still know to go to this action or ask if that's what you mean. So after that, we move on to the first step. Here, step 1 is taken without conditions since there's no prior steps, and it prompts the customer with what the assistant would say. So here I have it as what type of loan do you want to apply for, and I have it as options. So the responses are the following. I put the main options that a bank loan would be needed for, so personal, auto, student, and mortgage, and none of these. Completely customizable. And then I put continue to next step because you can also end action, connect to an agent, or the other options. So once step 1 is taken, we move on to the second one, which is with conditions. So what that means is for this step to happen, this condition needs to be true. So when the customer selects what type of loan and selects student, this is the following action that would pop up. The assistant would say this loan would be an ideal solution to help pay for college expenses not covered by scholarships or federal loans. And here what I use is a variable. So that means whatever the user selected in the first step will be automatically copied to the second step. You do that by doing the $, and then these variables pop up. We keep doing the following with conditions, making sure that those conditions are met to go on to the next step. You can make conditions for any possible response for the customer. As you can see here in step 4, I put a condition. If that is not the loan you're looking for, then the assistant would say, no worries, let me know if I can help with anything else. Or it gives the option for an agent to be connected. As you can see, those actions are relatively quick to make. You can even do report a claim. Also, only 3 steps to give an answer. And for example, here the assistant reports to the number to do the claim, or automatically gives websites in order to report the claim with a tutorial on how to do it. So it's very versatile and easy to work with, and as you can see, relatively easy. And once you want to preview your assistant, you can just go back to this page, refresh, and try out everything you just implemented. And also you can right here, you can change background. Like I said, I did the bank, but you can enter a URL or implement it where you would like. So yeah, I briefly discussed this in the blog, but another reason I am passionate about this product is the quick implementation timeline. All it takes is a couple of weeks of design thinking workshops, and then you can have the live virtual agent up and running on your website within a month. So I think that concludes my demonstration, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. Goodbye, everyone.